Hello, what's up guys? It's Richard Oki with Dijs University, and in this video I'm going to show you 5 reasons why your Clickbank campaigns suck. Okay guys, it feels good to be back again with another video, and in this video I'm going to be walking through 5 reasons exactly why your Clickbank campaigns currently suck, why their campaigns are not doing well, why you may not be achieving the profits that you're trying to get to. But before I get into that, I just want to let you know that if you are interested in taking things to the next level with your affiliate marketing business, make sure you check out the free training in the description below. So check that out. But anyway, so when it comes to running successful Clickbank campaigns, there's some variables that are pretty much critical for you to be successful. And I get messages from affiliates all the time around, how do I increase the revenue on my Clickbank campaigns? How do I get campaigns from break even to profit? And typically, for most students, it's the same reasons, all right? The same things that they're getting wrong all the time. These are the same things that you could be getting wrong as well. Now, I'm gonna walk you through reason number 1. So reason number 1 is that your ads, on whatever traffic source you're using, your ads just are not good enough. And what I mean by that, I don't care about how pretty your ads look like or anything like that. I'm talking about raw data, raw metrics. So I'm talking about your click-through rate, all right? And we're gonna use Facebook as an example in this scenario. But let's say you're running your Clickbank campaigns. What you should be targeting, so let's ads, reason number 1, ads are not good enough. All right, cool. So what this aligns with is your click-through rate is too low and your CPC is too high. Therefore, it's just constraining the rest of your funnel. It's making everything much more difficult. It means that you need to get a crazy high CTR on your lander. It means that your offer, your hop link conversion rate, it needs to be very high in terms of how many people get to the offer page and then convert on the Clickbank offer. And that's all because your ads potentially are not good enough. Okay, and in the sense of Facebook, like I said, we're going to use Facebook as an example. What this would mean is that your CTR is less than, I would say, if you're a beginner, less than 5%. If you, support beginner, you want to get a CTR that's at least 5%. I would say if you're a beginner, if I was coaching you, I would say, let's try and work our way to getting to 5% CTR or more. Whereas if you have a bit more experience, you've run several campaigns before, you should be aiming towards getting 8% CTR on your ads. And I know for some of you who've run ads on Facebook, you're probably hovering around 2% mark. You're like, how do I do this? Like, what is this even possible? Is Richard talking out of his ass? No, these are real metrics that you can achieve. These are metrics that I achieve on a regular basis. And if you want to make the rest of the funnel easier in terms of you don't need to get crazy high CTR on your lander, crazy high offer conversion rate, then on the front end, on the advertising side and the media buying side of Facebook, this is what you want to be getting towards. Okay, so beginner, let me change this because it might be confusing. So let's make this, your CTR is less than 5%. I'm gonna actually add some solutions. Solution: if you are a beginner, I'm gonna zoom in actually. Yeah, cool. If you are a beginner, aim for 5% plus or more CTR, and CTR is click-through rate. That's the percentage of impressions on your ad, and from those impressions that people see the ad, how many people click through to the ad. All right, so when I say 5% or more CTR, that means that out of the people that have seen your ad, 5% or more of those people will click through to the landing page. Okay, so if you're a beginner, aim for 5% or more. If you are more advanced, then you should be aiming for around 8% CTR, okay? And when it comes to looking at the metrics, especially if you're running campaigns inside of Facebook, you want to be looking specifically for the outbound CTR, so the outbound click-through rate, the outbound clicks, okay? Because there are, you know, there's a CTR that is like for all clicks. They could be clicking through just to the Facebook page, which for us, we don't care about. I'm talking about people clicking through to the actual landing page, okay? And for you to actually read that data inside of Facebook properly, you need to actually look at the outbound CTR, okay? I'm gonna actually write that down. So, metric to look for is outbound CTR. Yeah, cool. Awesome. So let me just read this through, make sure I've got everything written down correctly. Let's delete this. So the problem, let's put problem actually. Make it very, very easy to understand. And this is just one problem. You may not have this problem. You may be having some really awesome ads, and this may not be the problem for you. And I'm gonna list out 4 more problems which most likely you're facing, okay? And you may not even know it yet. So the problem is your CTR is less than 5%. If you're a beginner, aim for 5% or more CTR. If you are more advanced, you should be aiming for around 8% CTR. And all these things affect your ROI in the campaign, because this higher your CTR, there's a direct relationship and correlation between, you know, high CTRs and low CPCs. So obviously if you have a lower CPC and your rest of funnel remains fairly stable, that means that your ROI goes up, because your costs on the campaign is lower. Therefore, if your conversions remain the same, your return on investment is much higher. All right. So yes, and the metric you're looking for is outbound CTR. Okay. Now let's walk through another reason. So reason number 2. So just have to read that for a second. So reason number 2 is that there is no pre-qualification inside of your ads. All right, so you are essentially just creating ads that are purely on a clickbait level. Okay, and when it comes to Clickbank, you want to make sure that the clicks you're receiving are qualified clicks, because people are actually needing to, you know, purchase items. Therefore, you don't want to be just driving traffic that's just anybody, okay? You want to drive traffic of people who have a problem, who understand the potential solution, and you want to essentially incorporate, you know, those sort of messages inside of your ad copy, okay? Especially with how Facebook is in 2020, that's the type of campaigns you want to be running if you want to be avoiding, you know, facing issues with bans as well, all right? Because your copy is essentially from a personal perspective, personal point of view as well, and I would suggest that that's what you should be aiming towards, okay? And the main thing here, even if you have a copy that's like business orientated and you're talking more from a brand perspective, I don't know, maybe you're promoting an offer that is like, I don't know, video software or something like that, and you've got a Facebook page that's angled toward as a business, you can still, you know, incorporate a problem solution inside of your ad copy, okay? You can still pre-qualify people who are clicking on the ad. And that's very, very important, because you don't want to just drive clicks through because they saw some crazy image and they're like, find this out, blah, blah, blah. Because people don't necessarily make decisions, especially buying decisions, just like that, okay? You can't just trick people into buying. Even though you can do some ninja tactics, you still need to be smart. You want to build out a system that you can rely on for the long term. And for you to do that, pre-qualify the traffic that is clicking on your ads, okay? So I'm just gonna write that down. So pre-qualify your traffic, okay? Focus on driving quality traffic. Whoops, wrote that wrong. Focus on driving quality traffic, yes. How do I do this? Your ads should resonate with a problem present a solution, and people with that problem will be the ones who actually click on your ad copy. So just update that. Actually click on your ad copy, okay? On your ad. Well, not click on your ad copy, click on your ad. So essentially, when I say pre-qualify your traffic, what I mean by this, just to clarify everything before I move on, is essentially that when we drive traffic from Facebook, what we want to do is we want to make sure that the traffic is not only warmed up, but we want to make sure that they're the right people, okay? Because I don't know, let me just give you an example. If the product, and you know the VSL for the product is talking about maybe somebody losing weight or something like that, and it's geared towards, like, you know, belly fat, obviously do not write that sort of thing in a Facebook ad because you'll get shut down straight away. However, you don't want to drive traffic for people that just are specifically focused on, I don't know, the particular gym exercise, because those people, even though they care about their health and so forth, the same people who are converting on a VSL around belly fat, you know, it's not the same people that are currently already going to gyms. You know, they've probably got like all their gym equipment, they're probably not that overweight anyway. So you want to make sure that your ad copy, because of the story you're telling, is resonating to the people that are specifically more likely to convert on the offer, okay? You don't want to generalize your niche. You don't want to generalize health as in just one bulk thing. You want to speak about somebody's specific story. You want to drive traffic for that person and that ideal customer profile to click on your ad. That way you're pre-qualifying the traffic. Therefore, at every stage after that, whether it's through the landing page or it's through the offer page, the actual Clickbank offer page, you will have the highest opportunity to convert that traffic, okay? Because the people visiting are the ideal customers for the product. That's simple. And that's another reason why, you know, your campaign is probably not doing that great right now, because maybe the type of traffic that you're driving from whatever traffic source you're using is not the ideal customer, okay? Now, in the sense of traffic like native ads, things are a little bit different in the sense that your main goal is just driving as many clicks through. However, your copy still can play an impact on this process, all right, in your ad. So your ad copy still can have an impact on the next phase. And when it comes to, you know, native, your landing page does a lot of the pre-qualification as well, okay? But things are a little bit different. But this is mainly in the context of if you're running with Facebook, all right? Now, another reason why your Clickbank campaigns suck is reason number 3. What's in my notes? Yeah, okay, cool. So your landing pages have mixed messages. So your landing page has mixed messages and does not resonate with your ad, all right? So your landing page has mixed messages and does not resonate with your ad copy, all right? And what this essentially means is that your lander, let's say your ad is talking about, I don't know, this specific, let's keep on the examples of weight loss, for example, right? Because I know a lot of people still run weight loss offers, especially with Clickbank, because you can kill it with those offers. But let's say you're running a weight loss offer and, you know, your ad is angled towards people who, you know, they don't want to go to the gym because they feel too embarrassed about going to the gym, and they're looking for an alternative way to cut down belly fat without being embarrassed being inside of a gym, which is a real scenario for some people, right? And it's a real pain point that you'll be hitting with an angle like that. But then your lander is now talking about the gym, or talking about the benefits of the gym, or it's just some form of, there's something that doesn't just sync up, all right? Even if you're not talking about the gym, if the lander doesn't directly relate to the ad, then the traffic will have some form of disconnect. and then they'll most likely bounce back. So your CTR and your lander will go down if that's your type of flow you're running. All right, and even when people click through, they're not clicking through because they've, you kept the message consistent. They're clicking through most likely just out of curiosity. Therefore, the offer conversion rate will be lower as well. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that your landing pages resonate with your ad copy and resonate with your ads, and everything syncs up very well. Okay, and you're making a consistent story. So when somebody goes from your ad to your landing page, the message continues, and it's almost like you're building up momentum. All right, and at the point where your momentum is complete is when they convert on the offer. So you don't want to lose that momentum by directing somebody from one direction into another direction. Okay, because you lose all of the power of the message that you created in the ad copy. Okay, so that's another reason. Now, a fourth reason why your Clickbank campaigns suck is, let's have a look here. And after this, we'll just have one more reason, so it's 5 reasons. So the fourth reason is your landing page CTR is too low. All right, so it links directly with the other one. Landing page CTR is too low. Okay, so you may need to switch up the style of your landing page. Maybe rather than having like several paragraphs and then just one button, you can split the paragraphs into like different sections, have several different buttons, have like images, whatever you need to do. But you need to focus on testing out variations of your current landing page. All right, test out alternative variations when you're running your campaigns and seeing where you can get a higher CTR. All right, so when you have low lander CTRs, I'm talking about a CTR less than 50%, which is not good, then you need to run split tests to drive that up. You want to try and get it to 70% or more where possible. Okay, so if this is your issue, if you're able to measure, which you should be, your lander CTR, so your landing page click-through rate, and it's less than 50%, you need to go ahead and start split testing. You need to run tests to drive that click-through rate up. Okay, and this doesn't mean that you change the messaging completely, because you still need to keep the messaging consistent with the ad, but you do need to drive a higher CTR if that's the case. All right, now the 5th and final reason. All right, so reason number 5. What was that reason I put down? All right, this is a big reason, very big reason. So sometimes it's not necessarily you that is the problem. All right, so you may have good ad CTR, you may have good landing page CTR, but you're failing on your offer. Okay, the offer conversion rate is just not good. So what I would suggest, if you're running in a niche where you have other Clickbank offers that you can change and you can interchange, I would suggest that you switch up the offer. All right, you split test the offer, because you may realize that one offer got you 2 conversions and another offer got you 8 conversions. All right, with the same amount of spend on the media buying side. So if you are realizing that you've got good metrics on the front end in terms of like your ads, your landing page, you then need to start focusing on your offer. How can you increase that offer conversion rate? That's going to be the most critical part for you if everything else is looking good. So if you've gone through this entire video, everything else looks on point, you've got good ad CTR, you've got a good landing page CTR, but you're still not getting to the point where you're successful, most likely your offer is shit. Okay, so change the offer, split test, other variations on the offer, and see if that has a big increase, because I'm sure it would. All right, if not, put everything in a bin, and you need to go back to the drawing board and go through this whole process again and just try again. All right, because you don't need to give up on this process. It's very, very straightforward. As long as you've got all of these things on point and everything here looking good, you should be fine. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to take things to the next level with affiliate marketing, make sure you check out the link in the description below for a free training where you can learn exactly how we make some serious money with affiliate marketing and get to work on our own terms. All right, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a comment in the comment section below, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.